Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about Lulu Food and Drink. It is in St. Matthews, fairly new place. I've seen a lot of rave reviews about it online, so for my birthday dinner I wanted to give it a shot, mainly because it has two of my favorite foods. It's kind of an odd concept, but they have Italian pastas and Chicago deep dish pizzas and calzones. And then they also have Cajun-inspired dishes like jambalaya and crawfish etouffee, gumbo, things like that. Two of my favorite types of food. We went to New Orleans on our honeymoon and actually had true, authentic Cajun Creole food, and it was unbelievable. So I was really excited to try that, and we did. Let's see. My son came with us, and my daughter and her boyfriend, and my bonus daughter came as well. So there was, what was there, 6 of us? Mm-hmm. So 6 of us went. We called and made a reservation. They were very nice, got us in. It's not a giant place. It's fairly small. It's located in St. Matthews. But it's a really neat little place. They've got a big bar, lots of different drinks to choose from. And overall we enjoyed it. So I'll let her talk about what we started with.
I do want to mention our one daughter has a food allergy, and I just wanted to kind of give a shout out because not all restaurants really work with you, and Lulu did an amazing job at just listening to us and getting choices out there that she could have and making sure that she could eat safe. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there because it's not all that common as it should be.
Yeah, as common as nut allergies are, you would think every restaurant would work, would have something on the menu or work with you. But it's actually pretty hard to find places that she can eat or be comfortable around, because so many things are made with nuts, come in contact with nuts. Until we started dating, I had no idea. I mean, it's unbelievable. But anyway, so.
Yeah. So as normal, although there were 6 of us, so 3 appetizers really isn't that big of a deal.
3.
But we did get 3. One of the things we got was the Bayou Dip.
Bayou Dip.
It's cream cheese, roasted chicken, jalapenos, and green chilies, and then they serve it with like a toasted pita bread.
Yeah, and the pita bread was amazing.
Yeah, all of it was really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a great dip. You'll see pictures. It comes in a crock. It's baked. It was really, really good. It wasn't my best or my favorite of the 3, but would absolutely order it again.
Yeah, I still get it. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Would absolutely recommend it. Order it again.
We also got the garlic cheese sticks. They're house-made pizza crusts with garlic butter and mozzarella, served with a side of marinara.
These were my favorite.
This was very basic, but amazing.
Yeah, everybody, every pizza place has their cheese sticks.
Yeah.
It's basically just a pizza dough covered in cheese and garlic butter. And these
although we're still very picky about our cheese sticks.
These were amazing. Austin, my daughter's boyfriend, he and I both agreed they was our favorite. They weren't anyone else's favorite. Everyone else liked something different. But they were absolutely one of the top cheese sticks I've ever had. There's a place called Sicilian Pizza. There's one in Fern Creek and there's one downtown. They have my favorite cheese sticks in the world. This place, Lulu's, is a very close second. They were amazing. And their marinara sauce to dip them in was fantastic.
Yeah, they were really good. And then the third one we got was Wild Bill's famous Cajun cheese, served with our house-made breadsticks.
Yeah.
This was
everybody's favorite.
Everybody loved the cheese. I mean, we were dipping the pita chips from the other stuff in that. We were dipping the cheese sticks in the Cajun cheese.
Yeah, I mean, it was
really good cheese.
It was kind of like a beer cheese, but it had like Cajun spices in it. It had like a little bit of kick. And the breadsticks that come with it were soft and fluffy and light and airy. that was probably my second favorite, behind the cheese sticks, but they were everyone else's favorite by far. That appetizer didn't last very long at all.
No, and we talked about, because there were so many other options, but I really enjoyed the three we picked, and if we go back, or when we go back, it'll be hard not to get these three again, even though we really like to try new things. So we recommend all three of these for sure. If you have to go 3 times, then so be it.
Yeah, can't go wrong with any of them. And then for dinner, so like I said, I love Italian food. I love the Creole Cajun style food. So I got their Cajun sampler. And then my daughter in Austin also got the Cajun sampler. So
Which is basically you choose.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have a variety of different food to show
we
because
have plenty.
3 of us got the same thing.
But you choose from 3 of their Bayou selections, which is the jambalaya, crawfish etouffee. Could you have gotten them?
Gumbo and red beans and rice.
So of the 4, you pick 3.
Yeah, and all 3 of us got the jambalaya, gumbo, and the crawfish etouffee. It's served with a big spoonful of dirty rice in the middle, and they come in these little crocks. I mean, it's a perfect little sampler to try a little bit of everything. I'm going to be honest, I was very disappointed in all 3. They were very average. They weren't bad. They weren't awful. I mean, I still ate them, but I don't know if it's because I've had the real thing in New Orleans, but the flavors were kind of bland. There wasn't that spice, that flavor, that kick. Their dirty rice was also very bland, not a whole lot of flavor. And my daughter, Brooke, and Austin, they both kind of agreed. So a little bit disappointed in that. But what'd you get? We'll come back.
Well, can I comment on what you got?
Yes.
Because of course I tried it, and I understand where he's coming from as far as when you've been to New Orleans where they perfect this stuff. I mean, they're working on these recipes constantly and making them better. I think my issue with the 3 that he got is it was very, very hard for me to even separate the 3.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a distinct flavor for each one. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it was without visually using your spoon and digging through there and looking. It was hard to tell which one was the gumbo, the jambalaya,
and they were good,
and the crawfish etouffee. But
they
were all
good,
3 very similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Well, did I really get it, or
What'd you get, baby?
the Mufalata?
She got the Mufalata.
Did I? So this was his birthday dinner, and I know there were a lot of things on this menu he wanted to try, and I wasn't really married to any of them. So, excuse me.
And Mufalata is my favorite sandwich in the world.
Yes.
And it was invented in New Orleans at Central Grocery.
And we've had it there.
And we've had it there in person, and then we've also ordered it and had it shipped to us.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know what a Mufalata is, it's traditionally a big round sandwich. Has sesame seed bun, and then it's usually got ham, salami, cheese, and then this olive spread that goes across the top of everything. And just a combination of flavors, it's unbelievable. Different places do it different. Some put pepperoni on it, some put capicola on it, but traditionally it's usually ham and then some other types of meats.
So theirs had ham and
Genoa salami and provolone cheese.
Thank you.
Theirs was square, and it was on a ciabatta bun, and it was fine. And it was served warm, which is not the traditional style, but I like them warm. McAllister's used to have an amazing Mufalata that they served warm, and I haven't been back since they took it off the menu. I'm boycotting them. But anyway, the sandwich had so much potential. It just didn't have anywhere near enough meat, and it didn't have anywhere near enough of the olive spread. Mm-hmm. But what was there was good. I wouldn't order it again. If they doubled up the meat and put more of the olive spread on it, I would leave the house right now and go get one because it could have been really good because the bread was good, the meat was good, and the olive spread was good. There just wasn't enough of any of it on there. It was just a very thin.
Yeah, you definitely got more bread than anything else.
Yeah, it needed to be about twice as much of everything in it, and then it would have been fantastic.
Yeah, and I don't usually like cold sandwiches, so I was pleasantly surprised that it was hot and did enjoy that part of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What
And
we
the
get?
fries,
We got fries.
Yeah, the fries
Fries,
were different.
they
They were waffle fries, right? But
Yeah.
they looked like sweet potato fries. They had that color to them.
Yeah, they were very.
But they didn't really
orange.
have a whole lot of flavor.
They didn't taste like sweet potato fries.
No, they weren't.
But they were really orangish, and
I think it was whatever.
I mean,
seasoning,
they were a
you couldn't
decent
taste
fry.
it.
You know, they were a decent fry. They weren't outstanding. They weren't awful. They was a good fry. You know, nothing wrong with the fries.
Yeah.
Um,
And then we got one more item
yes, we
for
got.
the table.
Yeah,
We shared.
yeah, we got one of their giant Lulu Chicago deep dish pizzas, and I've had all of the best deep dish pizzas in Chicago. I mean, I've had Giordano's, I've had Lou Malnati's, I've had Gino's East. I mean, I've had them all in Chicago. This deep dish was as good, if not better, than all of them that I've had in Chicago. It was by far the best thing that we had at the dinner, and I would absolutely go back again just for that pizza and those breadsticks. I mean, it was amazing, and we just got sausage and pepperoni.
Yeah.
It was one pizza, it was $30, which is a little bit high, but you know, it's that thick. Most people only eat one piece. I think I had two. But you know, one pizza could easily feed 4 or 5 people.
What I liked about it is a lot of times those really deep dish pizzas you get are half bread and half topping.
Yeah.
This had a really, because I normally like thin crust.
Yeah.
Just because I like the crunch. But the bottom of this was still pretty thin.
It had a crunch.
And it was deep, and the crust was amazing, especially, you know, the crust that kind of came up to the edges. But the bottom was still crispy, and you got a lot of sauce and cheese and meat.
And you know, usually with the Chicago style pizzas, it's a knife and fork. You know, because they're so deep and thick, and the crust gets soggy. I picked it up and ate it just like it was New York style pizza. It was.
I did not.
I was shocked. It was great. Would not hesitate. Could not recommend that pizza enough. It is. It's the best deep dish pizza in Louisville by far.
It was really good. I know we'll go back to get that. And take Clay with us because he really liked it too.
Yeah, and then let's see.
Clay got the pasta carbonara.
Clay, our son, he got the pasta carbonara.
It was chicken, fresh mushrooms, red onions, green onions, and bacon in a Parmesan cream sauce over linguine.
Yeah, I didn't taste it, but he said it was outstanding. He loved it.
I don't think he was going to share.
Yeah, he loved it, ate every bit of it, and said it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then McKenna, her daughter, she got the special. So they have a special each day, so it changes. Mm-hmm. And her special
was special.
It was special. It was fancy. It was a filet mignon, and then on top of it, it had a crab cake, and then it had hollandaise sauce over it, and then roasted carrots. And I'm probably leaving some stuff off.
It was a work of art.
You'll see in the picture, it was beautiful, and
she loved it.
She ate it all in about 3 minutes. Of all of our kids, her and Clay are the eaters, and she demolished this thing.
She did good.
She did great, and she said it was wonderful.
She really enjoyed it.
And then Cameron, her son Cameron, he got the Lulu burger, and it was huge. He loved it, said it was great. We did those to go because.
They worked late.
Our daughter-in-law and Cameron, which is her son, and then Cameron's girlfriend Jaden, they all had to work
We're
late.
really confusing you guys.
Yeah. So we brought them stuff to go. Cameron got the Lulu burger. It was huge. He said it was juicy, cooked perfect. He loved it. No issues. Jaden, she got the calzone, and
wow,
it was the size of half of a large pizza.
Yeah.
It was the biggest calzone I've ever seen.
As big as her head.
Yeah. It was huge. Hopefully we've got pictures of it. I'm not sure if we do because we'd already made it back home and we were eating cake at that time. But it was a giant calzone. She said it was amazing. It could feed 3 people easy, if not 4. And then...
I don't remember what Sierra got. Did she get the crawfish linguine?
Cajun crawfish linguine.
Okay, that's what I thought. And it says...
and it looked amazing.
Crawfish, ham, roasted red peppers, green onions tossed in a Frank's red hot cream sauce. This is actually the one that I wanted to get, and I'm a big baby. The Frank's red hot sauce kind of scared me away, so I didn't get it. But she loved it.
Yeah, she loved it. I mean, their to-go containers, the way they box things up, everything stayed warm and fresh. really good restaurant.
Yeah, and I want to definitely point out the service from the time I made the reservation to the time we got our check and left. Our waitress was phenomenal. The people that answered the phone was phenomenal.
Yes. And they were busy. I mean, they were
Yeah.
packed. And I mean, our drinks never got empty. You know, they were coming back, clearing the table as we were finishing things. They boxed everything up for us. I mean, they were fantastic. Can't recommend this place enough. We'll definitely go back. If you guys have a special occasion or if you're just craving a deep dish pizza, I know my buddy Scott, he loves a good deep dish pizza, and I know he's tried a couple places. I don't know if he's tried Lulu's, but we might have to give him a call and maybe I'll go back and try it.
Yeah, I definitely want to go back because the more I looked at the menu, I was like, it was really hard to decide.
It's a big menu.
And I had already made the decision because I knew there were so many things he wanted to try. It was his birthday.
It was my birthday.
He should have been able to try all the things he wanted to try. I doubt he tried all of them, but the top 3 definitely got in there.
Definitely.
So.
And her birthday's coming up, so I'll let her get whatever she wants. We'll probably end up at Taco Tico or something. But anyway,
we had a great time.
We
highly recommend it. If you like our videos and our channel, please like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. We're trying to beef up those subscribers and those likes. So, and again, if there's something we're doing you don't like or something you want us to try, please just let us know. We're open to suggestions.
Yeah, and we've got some cooking videos coming up from here on some things I'm going to do. I'm going to do some homemade White Castle burgers out on the Blackstone. And a couple other things. So be on the lookout. We'll have some more videos coming soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.